Yeah, I guess I want to go back to your childhood. There's just so much to cover here. You got to read the book to get it all.
Sure.
Your childhood was filled with music and family and love, and
Yes.
it was filled with horrors.
Yeah.
I mean, as if you were the designated victim in your neighborhood. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, I was 5 years old, and I was raped by a babysitter who lived upstairs. And you know, it's easy just to say that, but it's
Sure.
not easy living it. You know, and so in this book, that's actually how I start. You know, I remember being 5 years old. There were many great moments. And again, you know, my parents are the best. It's not their fault. It's just something that happened. And music has been my healing tool.
But you couldn't. Also, by the way, just walking down the street, you were a target for
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Getting beaten up, getting felt up, or whatever else.
Yes.
But it was hard for you to say this to your parents.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, 5 years old, you don't know what to say. You know,
You don't even know what it is.
You don't even know
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah. How do you relate that?
You tried, but you couldn't.
Yeah. You know, you're the victim, so you're being told by that person not to say anything. He's like, don't say anything, either I'll kill you. They give you they put you in a place of fear.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you live your life going, okay, I'm afraid. You know, and then being bullied and being beaten up and joining a gang and trying to survive. But that's just, you know, like some of the bad things. But again, there's many, many great things.
Well, yeah, through all of it, first of all, you had family, you had great family,
Awesome.
love,
Yes.
lots of love all over the place.
Yes.
And you had music.
Yes.
Now, I don't think you had a choice about having music, did you?
Well, yeah, my dad, Pete Escovedo, still playing, being a musician. I mean, yeah, like this table here and the chairs, we had percussion instruments all over the house. So he would practice every day and play with the bands, and then they would rehearse in the living room, and then we'd play music all day.
Did your mom, when she was pregnant with you, they could feel you cooking to the beat, right?
Oh yeah, no, I really started out with pots and pans. I definitely did,
Yeah.
and then yeah, my mom.
Look
You
at
know,
that. Look
yeah.
at that shot right
Look
there.
at that. My brothers, Juan and Peter Michael, my dad playing, yeah. We still play together. I know you had hair like that, right?
Yeah.
I loved, you know, obviously there was, you talked about those tough times. I loved hearing about the romance and there was painful with Carlos Santana, but it was wonderful too at times,
Oh,
right?
absolutely, yeah. I mean, my first real love, so I mean, I
At
was
18.
18, yeah. I mean, I was really in love, yeah, with Carlos Santana.
Did you ever get over it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I still, it's funny when you fall in love with someone, you know, such as him. I mean, you fall in love with someone like that's your best friend. And that's the great thing about it.
But
you know?
you didn't know he was married.
I had no idea.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, he employed your family. I mean, it was very
It
complicated.
It was
Tough.
very complicated, yeah, very complicated.
Then at one point, he was divorced and he married another drummer.
Yes.
And he says to you what?
And he says to me, you know, I couldn't get you, so I married another drummer.
I had a thing for him, right? What I think that you revealed a big detail about that relationship you had with Prince. I mean, he wooed you for years.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But a lot of people didn't know that it was actually more than just dating, right?
That's so weird. I would think that everyone would know that. I mean, they knew that. They knew that we were together, like really together. We tried to keep it private, but it wasn't possible. But once I said that, yes, we were engaged, I mean, everyone's like, what? Of course.
Yeah, to you it's perfectly logical, but you
Absolutely.
know, but people like to see things the way they like to see things.
Correct,
You know how that is.
correct.
And you don't want to go through your life explaining yourself
Right,
at every
right.
moment, but the book does a lot of this as well.